morning, Northwest, and welcome to Titan Reconnect and Trump's Technology Tuesday. I'm going to start off with some tips with Canvas. Maybe I can show you some things about Canvas that'll make it a little bit easier for you. First off, if you see a list like this, it's very, very confusing and hard to find your classes. If you go up to these three little dots and click, you can choose Card View. And now you can see your classes a lot bigger and organized by cards. I'm very visual, so I like seeing the big cards. So that helps there. I know that some of you also have classes that you're not in anymore that's kind of junking up the screen. They're in your way. Well, here's how you get rid of those. If I can find my cursor, where'd my cursor? Hey, there it is. Whee! If you go to Courses over here and click, and you'll see I have a lot of courses. If you scroll down, you see All Courses. Someone's doing their grass. All you have to do in order to not see a course anymore, say, I don't want to see Mr. Hilton's classes anymore. Sorry, Mr. Hilton. Nothing personal. If I unstar them and then go back to my dashboard, sorry, you'll see that Mr. Hilton's courses are not there anymore. They're gone. So that is how, sorry, Miss Cantrell, don't take it personally. That is how you can get rid of those classes that you don't belong to anymore. The last thing that I'm going to show you, you'll notice that my boxes, they don't have like that haze over top of them. I'll show you what I mean by that. If you go up to the three dots and click and go to Color Overlay, this is how your boxes look. And some of your teachers have put some really cool pictures in there and some Bitmojis, and I want to see it good and clear, or nice and clear. I'll do proper English, Miss Myers. I apologize. If you click on the three dots like I showed you and go to Color Overlay, there you go. So hopefully that will help you with Canvas a little bit, make things a little bit easier for you. Now, let's, big screen. Now I want to talk to you about the submissions that you all put on Mr. Trump's Talk to Me forum. Thank you very much for doing that. I want to read what you've wrote and talk about it. Let's see. Do you think you could make the PowerSchool app thing easier? I think that's PowerSchool. To get in on the Symbaloo thing, pagey, so I'm not having to have to look it up and all that trouble. Okay, so basically, can I put a link to PowerSchool on Student Links? No, unfortunately, I can't. However, this is Trump's tips. Check this out. If you go to our school page and go to Parents, you'll see PowerSchool Parent Portal. That's hard to say. I wonder if I can say it 3 times fast. PowerSchool Parent Portal. PowerSchool. If you click on it, there's a student sign-in. So there you go. So there's already a link on our webpage. I'll show it again just to make sure you know. Parents. Oopsie, I click Sports. Parents and the PowerSchool Parent Portal. Alrighty, so let's see what else we have here. Hi, I was wondering why email doesn't work. It works through Outlook, but not through normal email. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. You don't have a Google Gmail account, a school email account. Some students think you do, but you don't. We only have Outlook. That's the only email that you use to talk to your teachers and participate in class. Let's see, my Chromebook won't not charge or turn on. It worked yesterday. I charged it last night. Today it won't power on. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you all that this form is completely anonymous, so I have no idea who this is. However, I can tell you to, whenever you have issues with your computers or software, to contact your teacher first. And then your teacher, if there's something else going on, then they'll get in touch with me, especially if it's something hardware like this, like a charger or a screen or a keyboard. You always want to go to your teacher first. And if it's software, we also have the Chromebook support page that's on our school homepage, and it's on my personal teacher page that you can go to. Okay, are we allowed to play video games on our Chromebook after school? Not during school, of course. Of course. I'm glad you put that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no, also because the Chromebooks are school property, and they're only supposed to be used for school work. Everything you do on your Chromebook is it's put in history and it's being monitored, and I'd really hate for somebody to stay up all night playing Minecraft and come in the next day and not have their homework done. And, why don't you have your homework done if you can play Minecraft? I can see by looking in your history. You get the idea. It's just not smart to use your Chromebooks to play any games on. But thank you for asking. This person wanted me to listen to a song. I don't know who this person is because, like I said, it's completely anonymous. But yes, it was a nice song. I did like it. The only thing is I have had to circle, dot, dot. Now I got my cootie shot because it was talking about a girl, and I wanted to make sure I was safe. Okay. So I'm in band, and for some reason, only fourth period band glitches the way it does. So maybe you can check that out and talk to Mr. Parker or something. Thank you, with an exclamation point. I have no idea what you mean by glitches. So once again, I would talk to your teacher first and let him know, and then he can get in touch with me. If you can't figure it out together, he can get in touch with me. And like I also have said before, there's a Chromebook support page that you can go to from our school page, and there's a link at the bottom where you can actually put in a work order, and then I'll know who you are. And we can work on whatever problems are going on. This person needs lots of help with science. Contact your teacher. They have office hours. He or she, I know, will be more than happy to work with you. Make sure that you get in touch with them. And last one I have is, how much is a charger? It is $25. Your parents, guardians will be getting an invoice anytime something breaks. An invoice will be given out to your parent or guardian, so don't break anything and don't lose your charger. Let's go to one more submission that I do have. Is here. I love insert first and last name. That is great. So this is anonymous, completely anonymous as well. Let's look at, this was a project, a STEM project. You all know STEM, making things out of paper clips and paper and glue and popsicle sticks, and you get the idea, where they had to make a model and a close-up of it that shows the Earth's atmosphere, a model that shows us the Earth's atmosphere and explains what it is, how it works, the layers. And there is her project. And I have to say that I absolutely love that it's 3D. The sticky notes popping up like that, it reminds me of, the books you open and they popped up. And I know when I was young, whenever I had a pop-up book, I was like, oh, that's awesome. So really cool idea for a model. Really engaging. Very, very good. And then you answered all the rest of the questions very, very well. So again, I want to thank all of you that sent in something to my form. If you need reminding, the form is on our school website under student links right here. And there I am. Tell Mr. Trump. Just remember, it is completely anonymous. I have no idea who you are. I know it says something about email being collected, but it isn't collected. So feel free to tell me anything that you may be liking, you may be frustrated by, you may just want some advice on. Make sure you go on the forum, and I'll talk to you next Tuesday. I'll answer your questions next Tuesday, and that is all for this session of Mr. Trump's Technology Tuesday. I want everyone to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Make it a great day. The choice is yours.